You know, Si, if I had to pick one signature dish, certainly for South Cumbria, it's got to be Morecambe Bay potted shrimps.
It's such a great product.
Hand-picked Morecambe Bay shrimps are wonderful.
Yeah.
They're the little brown shrimps. We had this idea that you always finish off a risotto with butter, but the shrimps are potted with mace, with butter, salt and pepper. And its most wonderful thing is to float the shrimps into risotto and make a Morecambe Bay shrimp risotto.
What we're going to serve this with is a fennel and orange salad with a harissa dressing. And it's really simple. All I'm doing at the minute is I'm just segmenting an orange.
I have to tell you, it was funny because this salad was one of Si's inventions and I knew it was a special salad. He phoned me up to tell me about his salad with his harissa dressing.
Oh, it's great.
We start off with some butter, so the butter doesn't burn, some oil. I'm going to sweat this onion down. And I'm going to grate a couple of courgettes. The courgettes really add something to it, apart from just colour.
Right, so that's me. Segmented orange into me bowl with the rocket. Now, the red onion, it's just thin wedges. Not only are you starting to build flavour now, you're also starting to build texture. And that's important in a salad. The mandolin. Now, unfortunately, the fennel is not in the shape where you can use the gourd. So, Kingy is about to do this without the aid of a gourd. And you need to get it as thin as you can.
Now to the onions, I'm going to add my courgettes. Start cooking these down. Then I'm going to grate 2 cloves of garlic.
So your fennel goes in to your bowl. Now at this point, just mix it up a bit.
To the onion, the garlic, courgettes, the zest of a lemon.
So I'm going to start with the dressing now. So microplane if you can, if not, crush your garlic. But just do it straight into the jar that you're going to shake your dressing together in.
Now I'll put the rice into this mixture and just cook for a minute or so until the rice is beautifully coated with the butter and starts to take flavour from the garlic, the onions and the courgettes and lemon.
A little bit of white wine vinegar on top of the garlic. So about 2 tablespoons. Runny honey. About 2 tablespoons. Teaspoon of coriander. And some harissa. There's 2 types of harissa. There's harissa and then there's rose harissa. Rose harissa tends to be slightly lighter, so it's not a massively powerful hit of chilli, but it's more the flavour. So this is rose harissa, is what we're using now.
Now, the little bit that matters, using wine or vermouth. I'm using vermouth. It's traditional to do this with risotto, and the thing is the wine or the alcohol, it kind of softens the rice and you get a better finish, and also it's good for flavour. And we're going to cook this until all the alcohol has boiled away, and again it looks quite dry. Then we start with the stock. Now the secret of good risotto really is to use hot stock. You want this just off the boil, add the stock, a ladle at a time, and keep stirring until the rice is cooked and all the stock's absorbed. I'm using chicken stock for this. You could just as easily use vegetable stock.
Some olive oil. Salt. And a couple of twists of fresh ground black pepper. Give this dressing a really good shake. Taste it. So just on this salad as well, I've got about 25 grams of sultanas here. They're little bombs of sweetness. Now you can use almonds. Here we've got some peanuts, but I'm just going to crush those peanuts down.
It's funny, you know, you look at the back of your risotto rice packet and it says cook for 10 to 15. It always seems to take a lot longer to cook risotto.
It does.
Now this is the little engine room.
Get in.
Pots of potted shrimps. Now obviously we don't need any more butter in the risotto to finish it off because the shrimps are going to do that for us.
And that buttery, shrimpy, oh, what?
This is Morecambe meets Milan, this. Just give that a stir through and let the butter yield to the ricey loveliness.
Oh, my goodness me.
And there's a lot of flavour in those shrimps. Now, the parmesan. And use good parmesan cheese. You've got mace in the potted shrimps. Mace is like the outside coating of nutmeg. So to me it makes sense just to finish with a bit of nutmeg. Then stir in a few basil leaves. Pour the dressing over the salad, toss slightly together and serve immediately. To me, Morecambe-based shrimps were always special. I still think they're special. They're not a cheap option, but 3 small pots of potted shrimps in this risotto, it's going to feed 6 people. And look at that. You know, sometimes I think when we do stuff, Si, and you think, we've got this right, haven't we?
That's right.
I don't think it's much better than this.
Absolutely not. That works so well.
Do you know what? I could eat this till I popped.